What's up, guys? So this is this is what I planted here. I planted wheat, fescue, orchard grass, and clover. And this is in the cleared land, but not so good. This area right here, that's exactly what was supposed to happen. More over here. You know, the wheat dies off. I gave it cover, and then the clover and the fescue and orchard grass comes in. And, sorry, I just got stung by something or bit or something, I don't know. Anyway, so it came in great over here on the edges. Look at that. It's friggin', I'm totally happy about that. But, it doesn't all look like that. That is, just over by the shaded area, man. This thing is kind of a redo. I did not have good success here. If I'd have got the right spring, I would have been okay, but let me show you. And this, you know, I mean, I'd say that this field's a huge fail, you know, but I did everything I could on my part. I don't like spring seedings, and here's why. So now, look at this. You're starting to get into a lot of weeds. Now, right where I'm driving was a really rocky area, but, you know, it's got, the shit came up. And like that is, you know, obviously, you guys, but look at this. Like, okay, so out here in the middle where there's not much shade, this grass just fried, man. You guys remember my spring updates? This was thriving. I've never seen anything come in like that, but look, it just friggin' fried. And we had, yeah, that's done. That's like shit, you know. But whatever. And then I've got a lot of volunteer saplings too. I mean, this used to be woods. We didn't even know that pond was in here. It was in the middle of the woods. Anyway, I saw it from Google Earth. So anyway, yeah, I mean, it just looks like shit. Look at this. And then, yeah, I mean, you come out into here. And I tried to keep ahead of the saplings. I had a neighborhood kid spraying. But for every one he sprayed, 3 more came up. I mean, look at this. This is all weeds, man. I mean, you look down in there, and there's a lot of clover and stuff like that. But to take care of the weeds, you know, I'm going to have to zap that damn clover, too. So I'm going to spray this off. I'll show you. I mean, look at this, guys. It's not good. I mean, look at that. This is all weeds. You look down in there, I mean, yeah, there's clover and some grass growing, but whatever. The good thing is, as far as spraying this off, I was talking to the guy at the seed place. A lot of this clover already went to seed, and that may regenerate some next year, so. But you guys see what I'm up against. I mean, this is a total redo. But, you see those tracks? It got limed. I wasn't able to get the lime on before I seeded all this. I really wanted to because I could have dissed it in, but it was just too damn rough and too damn wet. He didn't want to get in here, so, you know, I did what I did, but now there's lime on it. So that's good, but yeah, I don't know. We'll go over here, I guess. I mean, this again is shaded, and it came in not bad, but I have a lot of weed competition, you know. I don't think I was right about that clover, and I can always reintroduce that into this after I get a good stand. But yeah, it is what it is. So let's go. So here's what I'm going to put on it. What it is a generic version of Grazon Next. So, yeah, let me show you. Yeah, putting everything up, getting ready to leave. Anyway, so it's Trooper PD Plus. That's what's going down there. This stuff won't set the grass back because I am going, you know, the fescue back. I haven't been able to spray because it's been too darn hot, and on the cooler days, it's because it was windy, so you don't spray that. My neighbor's going to do it for me. We're also going to put this on. Now, I'm not sure which one you needed a license, but he had the license, so he bought it. So I'm not going to add the chaparral until I get to this. So that chaparral I'll add, you know, onto that cleared land over there. That stuff that just was shit, where we just came from. But everything else is gonna not get the chaparral. It's gonna get that trooper, and hopefully we can take care of this nettle. I'll show you these fields, what they actually look like back in them. Not too bad, but it could be better. Because then mid-August, go like this. Mid-August, I'm going to fertilize, and we're gonna go for a fall cutting, as I've said probably 40 times. But this is pretty good here, so you know I'm getting a lot of growth out here. I just did this to go around it. The concrete guy cleaned his truck out right there, I guess, and I almost hit that. So I'm glad I just cleared a path to the water or whatever. Okay, so let's show you the weeds. This damn nettle. And it's about to go to seed too. See it flowering? Yeah, so supposedly 2 days from now he's gonna spray this for me. But anyway, so yeah, just, you know, the broadleaf stuff. It's mostly that nettle, because I mean, look how tall this is already. You know, that's as I pull up to it. You know, so like right here, it is up to my knees, you know, for sure. So I'm planning on hopefully getting some more off this. But if you look, my main weed is that nettle. And the thing is, here's the big deal, right? I didn't have nettle last year. I bought that seed off my neighbor, and it wasn't pure live seed, and I think that's how I got this shit, you know? It infected me. You know, a little bit of this stuff, whatever. I wonder what kind of grass that is. Anyone know? Because whatever it is does really good. You know, it's weird. I wonder what that is. Anyway, but then you know, we're back into here, and it's really not a problem. So I'm not going to spray the whole thing. I'm just going to spray the areas that that need it. You know, or he's going to anyway. But yeah, then you get in here. There's some bug brush right there. Not the best. This right here, yeah, you know, you got some milkweed. I don't know. Whatever those tall patches are, it's some kind of warm season grass. I don't know what it is. But, so this, and you can see, I mean, look at that pond. That's almost nothing right now. That was all the way up to the bank before, you know. We're pretty dry down here. We got like 2 inches of, or no, about 3 inches of rain in the 10 days I've been down here. And, you know, it grew like a sumbitch, you know. So, anyway, but this field's actually pretty good. There's another, I don't know what it is, but some kind of warm season grass. Look at that. All right, I only got a little bit left on my battery, so. But then you get into here, there's that fucking nettle again. You know? And, I don't know, I don't like using this shit on my fields, but I'm not gonna, I mean, that's my only way to go on the offense against the shit, because it will take over. Anyway, again, with the growth, I'm really happy with this, you know? Looks pretty good. I mean, some of this stuff is already going to seed, and I baled this about a month ago, 3.5 weeks ago or something, I don't know. You guys remember the video. Alright, so now we're back to over here. I'm sure you guys have seen this part of the farm 700 times. But, yeah, here it is. Here's that patch I planted last year. And it started drying up the tips, but you can see there's a lot of new growth in there too. little bit of milkweed, not too bad. And this here was a fall planting. You know what I mean? You fucking fall planting. Here it is. Barely have any weed competition. It's just nice and thick and pretty good. I guess there's a little bit of weeds in there. That's just a sapling, a little bit of milkweed. But overall, you guys see that right there is a fall planting, you know? There's some of that fucking nettle again. Yeah, right there, look at that. Holy shit. Alright, so that's what's up with that. I'll take you guys across the road. It's getting late, moon's already coming out. It's a little 10-minute video, I don't know. I'll do like another couple minutes. But yeah, look at this real quick. I barely even knew there was a gate there. I trimmed that tree last year, and look at that. That's just awesome. Love that tree. Anyway, whatever. I know it's kind of whatever, but... And then this is probably my worst field of weeds, man, you know? And it's my goddamn front field again, so look at all that buckbrush. But this was also the worst with all the brush when I first cleared this farm, you know? This was the worst field. So, you know, I mean, look at this. But then, I mean, you look at that grass, jeez. It is thick. So, I don't know. But anyway, so I'll spray them off. It's all looking pretty good. Oh, fuck. Sorry, guys. Cleared that out just because I had sprayed it, whatever, I don't know. And now I can see the view from my house. But I'm gonna end up doing this the whole way down and the whole way that way. I didn't get out of my machine once. I had the kid do the stuff that was really close to the fence. Just went in there with the grapple and pulled that shit out. So that's what, that's how I'm gonna do the rest of that. Anyway, this field is about the same. Got some nettle in here too. A lot of milkweed in this one, or whatever the fuck that's not milkweed, it's whatever it is. But the weeds in this field are basically right here at the entrance, because the rest of it's not too bad. So now we're past that. Oh yeah, I guess I'll show you the seeding I did here this spring. Now I cleared this, and I guess there's still some shit back in here too. I don't know. There's big areas back here that had patches of trees and stuff. And I had to clean up around the brush hog where he didn't get. Anyway, like right there, that was a patch. There's a big ass tree here I cut down on my birthday last year that had fallen over. But so I didn't bale this here at the bottom, and it was some real tall just weeds, man. But then I looked, you know, I brush hogged it, and underneath that, I mean, this was dirt right where we're at. I mean, that, and I just brush hogged it, and it got limed, and it's a little beat up looking. But I mean, and this is pretty rough, but I wish my other field would have came up like this. Shit, man. So I put the same stuff. No, I didn't. I didn't put the weed in here or the clover. But, you know, it came in good over here. We're here by the shade, and it's a bottom, you know. So, all right.